Okay, hi again. Uh, yeah, the license checking is much more difficult than it used to be. Like when I started, there was literally like 100 or a couple of hundred files on the entire internet to check through, and so it virtually fitted on a page. I could go there and just quickly look down the list and go, oh yeah, nobody's invented pretty much anything, and I'd, you know, put some invention up there and think, sweet, it's done. And like now I'm going to sites, and some of the sites, just one site has like 10 million files. I think now it's getting up around, um, and here's the difficult part: is that the exact text search engines don't work, and it's like there. I've vetted over 54 sites around the world, and it become a real thing for me to vet these sites and look at the criteria and the prices they charge and whether they want exclusive rights and all of this sort of stuff. I should come back to that exclusive right thing. Don't get sucked into thinking that you have to give exclusive rights to a particular site. It kind of bugs me because it's like you don't have to. It's only that they want you to, and they might go, oh well, that's what you have to do if you want to be with us, and it's like, yeah, to me it like moves them down on the old trust peg board quite. I start to squint and feel suspicious about that because it's not safe to be exclusive. The danger is that if that site goes down and this happens, is that you lose your inventions, and once they've gone, it's not good. And I've lost inventions for every sort of reason you can imagine because I've been in this for so long. Yeah, I've probably had more losses than everyone, but then I've made a lot more progress than a lot of people too, and that's why I've got things like tea Earl Grey hot. Someone in the whole planet owns it, and it's me. And I didn't get there first by being second, and so hang on, that's right, the search engines. Okay, so exact text search. There is no website I've ever vetted anywhere in the world or any of them that the exact text search works. You think, oh yeah, it works pretty much, but it's like pretty much ain't good enough. It's got to be 100% when you're talking about a business directory and you're talking about inventing something and piracy and all these sort of things, because second place is piracy. You know, there's only one dude that gets to be T. Earl Grey hot owner, and that's me. And so anyone else tries to upload it or license it, it's like I'll get them taken down. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean or anything. It's just this is a one horse race, and so all the second place getters, third, fourth, and fifth, they get removed from the track because there is only one true owner of something. And so um, testing the exact text search on a search engine um, is something I've put time into and realised that no, none of them work. There are none that work, and so this makes it very difficult. As I say, you're out there trying to not be a pirate and trying to do everything right, and you're searching through tens of millions of files that are a scrambled egg mess, and yeah, you're trying to do this job correctly, and it's bordering on impossible. It's like it's very very difficult. The next thing is sort by oldest. Now 3dmdb.com is the biggest 3D print search engine and has CNC files and CGI files, which those are not 3D print files. The sort by oldest to find out who is the original owner, because everyone after that theoretically is a pirate, and so that doesn't work either. And it's the only site that actually got that sort by oldest, and it doesn't really work properly. And so, man, this is it, the whole industry is so badly operated. Some of my friends are saying they wouldn't even get into this industry because it is so mismanaged, poorly constructed, Stone Age, and it is. It's just utterly shocking, really, that it's been allowed to get so big, and it is such a mess, and it's just going to end up a big pirate fight out mess that's just a disaster, really. The royalties aren't getting paid most of the time, you know. It's just across the board, it's horrific. Hang on. That's right. And then sort by the file types. Now let's say you're into 3D printing, right? And you want to filter out the CNC files and the CGI files because they're not 3D print files. They've got nothing to really do with what you're trying to do. But you can't. And it's like you're thinking, oh, somebody's done that thing, but it might be a CGI file. Okay, Vid2 had a couple of sound problems there with finger over microphone issues. And all I'd said was that the search engines for the 3D print industry need to have sort by exact text. And it's got to be exact, right down to the last letter number. If you type in any, like oil, it shouldn't say barrel of oil, because oil does not start with a B or an A. So, it's got to be exact, right to the last letter. The engines should have sort by oldest first, because you want to find out the first owner, because that's the critical owner to look at. And if it's already been done, then you can, as I say, you can contact them to see if you can do a deal, because people often think, oh, I can't do it because it's already been done. But that doesn't mean to say that you can't do something, and you might be able to do a deal with them because maybe the thing you've done is a slight modification which might be an improvement, and then they might go, oh well, let's see if we can cut a deal, because it could be beneficial all round. Okay, the search engines also should have filter by CNC file, because it's not a 3D print file, sort by CGI, and sort by 3D print. And so therefore you can actually find and filter out what you would like, and that would be very beneficial to the entire community. I'm noticing as well with a lot of print farms and whatever is that they're unfortunately making videos about teaching others how to price a 3D print and stuff like that, and something that they're not mentioning or accounting for or pricing is the license checking, and it's become the biggest job. Like, you can design something, takes one day, you might print it, might take another day, and you might decide, oh, I'm going to start selling this thing because it is kind of cool, and then the license checking, it could take you a month, and it's like, well, where's the pricing allocated for that? And keep in mind that this whole thing about customers walking in off the street with a file, or wanting you to just print whatever without license checking, you just have to license check. It's so critical, because being closed down is not what you want to happen. I have to wind this up because I'm running out of footage time. So yeah, I'll carry this on in another video, I think, because it's a fascinating subject, really. All right, good luck everyone, and as is where is, use at your own risk, all that sort of thing.